Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. We are coming from Apothecary Medical Services. I am Haider, Marketing Director of this company.
I'm Dr. Nadeem. I'm an emergency medicine physician as well as founder of this company.
We are a company focused on pre-hospital care and remote specialist care healthcare solutions. We are the first company to launch the India's first assisted reality ambulance in India. Before going into the product, we would like to bring out your attention to the current scenario.
So I'm not boring you guys. I know you just had your lunch. Just check the India's current status. Right now, what's happening outside India is India is having, every hour 53 accidents are happening in India, out of which 19 lives are being lost, and the severity rate is 36%, which means that out of 100 accidents, 36 people die. That pathetic or that horrific our situation is. So this is what the news article in Hindu says, and
It's really horrific. We need a solution for this. That is what the motivation to bring idea like this. So before we go into this, Nadeem will brief you about it.
so the solution, just like the movie name says, we call it as RRR, like the Natu Natu. We need the faster thing to run in the show and just save lives. That's what we are looking into it. So we'll just go through a video of our how we start our saving lives method. The loop starts from here. You're seeing a patient right now who is simply sitting at home, and right now he's getting a acute stroke, which can happen to anyone at any point of time. And see, this is the point where our solution comes into action initially as a part of software, which tracks down the patient's location without the need of any application. It is like when a victim calls, he's getting an SMS with a link in his phone, and with that, he's getting tracked where he is, and right away he's getting into an augmented reality smartphone experience, which is kind of providing the remote assistance by the specialist to the patient with the help of this technology. So you can see this is happening in Aster MIMS. We launched it in Aster. We have closely collaborated with Aster. We have done a lot of projects with them, and in here you can see that the patient collapsed, and later when the audio call was made, the conventional audio call, they had to, the call is getting converted to a video call, and that's not just a video call. It is having an option to track the location. You can control his phone, which means you can take pictures, you can mark in it, you can show it, and if you see, like many of us know our family members collapsing and not getting any CPR. In India, out of 100 collapses or cardiac arrest happening, only 10 people is getting it, and that's quite scary that 90 of them don't even receive CPR. So with this technology, we are showing how to do CPR. They don't need to learn. The whole India, it's really hard to teach everyone how to do CPR. So with this, you can show, you can mark, you can point, you can play videos into the screen with the permissible access and with complete safe patient security and without breaching the patient privacy. And with that whole method, we are starting our whole loop of pre-hospital care, that is
Response. So this is one part of our solution, that is the response, and that is emergency dispatch system. And next is the rescue. The next part of the loop is rescue. Rescue, it involves the 5G assisted reality 5G ambulance. So what is assisted reality 5G ambulance? It's a smart live ambulance where all the patient data is being transferred to a doctor who is sitting in a control room or a central headquarters, where all the patient data is being given to the doctor. According to that data, the decision is being made how to treat that patient online. So virtually we are bringing in the specialist doctor to the ambulance. So we'll give a detailed idea about this through this video. You can see that the data is being transferred on live. The patient can be seen on the monitor. So even the ECG, SpO2, temperature, everything is seen here. So doctor need not be there in the ambulance, but he will be able to take a decision just by seeing this. Also, our idea is to transfer the senses of a doctor. We have a digital stethoscope also, so that the heart and lung sound is also being transferred from the ambulance to the specialist doctor who is sitting in the hospital. And this is a live ultrasound. You can see a live ultrasound on the other end of the hospital.
So what are tools that's needed for a specialist doctor to treat a patient? It includes clinical examination and blood investigations, clinical imagings, and then of course treatment. So we are providing this with the help of technology, bunch of hardwares which are integrated to a software which actually transmits real-time heart sound, lung sound, ultrasound, BP, ECG, every single thing which are needed for the doctor to treat a patient. And we have designed the ambulance in a way that it is something that is uniquely designed, and it's kind of the safest ambulance that's available in India right now. And we take the pride to be the only company to bring out that too from Kerala. So we have designed this ambulance. This was taken as the convoy for PM Narendra Modi sir when he came to Kerala for Kerala Water Metro inauguration. And with this, there is no vomits inside ambulances, there is no curtains inside this. It is having smart windows which prevents infections. It is having smart glasses, which is the third eye of the doctor. You can point, you can mark, you can show the junior doctor where to work, how to work, and what to do. So in a way, it is transferring the senses, and it is making the specialist doctor to work from home and still, or to work from faraway places and still serve the patients in the countryside or in the remote setups. So this is the one that we have launched, and it was named India's first assisted reality ambulance, and we were renowned through this project all through the media. More than that, apart from that, we are having this crash cart door which is like disaster specialized. You know, disaster can happen at any moment. We have this specialized doors which when opened, it can save multiple lives together. So we are talking about saving lives. It's not just about a cool product, it is more like into your own blood. So that's what we are looking into.
And next in the loop we have,
when the structures cannot reach, the department can be used to shift the patient and rescue them from stranded areas. The built-in air suspension makes the journey joy-free and comfortable and restricts the movements inside the ambulance for the patient. It has the maximum space utilization by using jump seats which are front-facing and reduces the chance for nausea and vomiting for the passengers who are inside the ambulance. The smart plates inside the ambulance lets the junior doctor as well as the senior doctor in the control room to triage the patient and to convey the information to the traffic control room so that the ambulance won't be misused in any cases. Being an emergency medicine personnel who has seen numerous fatalities inside ambulances, EPOC is the best solution in this situation. After doing rigorous research and development, we at Apothecary Medical Services is looking forward to bring a lot of advancement in emergency medicine. In the end, what we all need is to save lives, and Apothecary Medical Services is looking forward for that.
So that's that of our ambulance, and then the loop is not still over. We rescued, we resuscitated, we responded, we rescued, and how about what's next? We need to resuscitate them. India, we are having 70% of the population living in villages. And if you all know that the data says 77% of the doctors, specialist doctors, are focused or are residing in the urban areas. Who takes care of this unfortunate or these people out there in the countryside or who are there in the remote areas? That's where we bring in a new technology which is known as smart emergency.
So we have a lot of peripheries where a rural area and where there is no specialist doctor support. So we bring in this concept through a cart, like we bring in the software and the system through a cart. So if we install that particular cart in a periphery hospital, they will be able to bring the specialist doctor support to that periphery hospital, and we will be able to implement it in an emergency department as well as in an ICU. So accordingly, we will be able to take a decision like how to treat a patient and what is the necessary treatment that can be done at that point of time. So this is the concept we have just launched. It's a pilot project that is running in Calicut. And
where are we headed to? We are going to metaverse. We have not done yet. We need to bring the touch and senses of the doctor, and we are bringing it together with the help of 5G robotic arms together. And we are a company which is born from blood, and we are still living inside the blood of a lot of lives. We are counting, like out of this whole 7 months or 8 months of company launched, we have saved around hundreds of lives, and we are continuing it. So we are looking forward. We are from the God's own country, extending the God's own hands to those unreachable and the unfortunate people out there in the India.
Thank you.